Hello, everyone. We have Aditi Yadav with us, who has recently been selected for the Deputy Architect post at CPWD for the examination that was conducted by UPSC. So, first of all, congratulations, Aditi, for this achievement.
Thank you.
I would like you to begin with a brief introduction about yourself.
Hello, I am Aditi Yadav. My hometown is in Harda, Madhya Pradesh. I have done my BR from MA90 Bhopal, after which I was working for briefly 2 years, and then after qualifying GATE in 2023, I joined Masters in Urban Rural Planning course at IIT Roorkee. So I have completed masters also in the year 2025.
So you've just got your degree, that is right. And the
Yeah.
examination, I suppose, the notification was out in 23, but the examination happened in 24. So how did you
Yes.
manage your masters and preparing for this examination simultaneously?
Okay, so as I already said, I had qualified GATE and I would with a decent rank. So I had like already studied a lot of syllabus, but CPWD, like UPSC and other competitive exams, they require a more thorough, in-depth understanding. So I had been preparing for it for a while. Uh, I had appeared in the assistant architect exam also, and I could not qualify that. But that preparation was going on since 2022, and during my masters also I kept studying, like along with my academics, and joining the classes with examination was also one of the reasons, so that I'll be able to manage my time, with the scheduled classes. So every day they used to be classes, so that kind of planned schedule was there, so which had helped me to manage my time along with the
Okay.
academics.
Okay, nice. Because, managing masters plus this kind of preparation, it needs a very rigorous schedule and strategy as well. So, other than that, like, did you have a particular strategy or, that I'm going to do this or approach it this way? Can you share something about that with us?
Sure. So, as we all know, as architects, we are most of the work happens right before the submission. So, what I used to do is, whenever my academic work was a little bit relaxed, I used to focus more on making notes and studying. So, apart from the classes and the study material that we got from Exam Assure, I also used different sources of the internet, to get a more in-depth understanding at a conceptual level, because that is what is more required for CPWD and such exams. And whenever the pressure would increase, in my academics, I would shift my focus towards that. So that is something that has helped, and especially during right before the written exam, I had a schedule. So I used to study, like I used to sit with a timer, and I used to study for like 10-11 hours, but that was like 15 or 20 days before the exam. Before that, I had been preparing, like it did not happen in a month or two.
Right.
I had been preparing for a while, so that final days of preparation were quite hectic. Other than that, like if you are like really focused and you plan for it, I think it's possible.
So I think along with that, like what you said, consistency I think is way more
Yes.
important. Yes. And of course, it is not something that, like you said, rightly said, will happen in just 1 month or 10, 15 days.
Yes.
Other than this, like, did you prepare your own notes or, mock tests, etc.? How were they helpful for you?
Okay. So yes, I have prepared. Like I am someone who can only remember by writing. So I have like 3-4 copies full of notes. So I used to keep on writing while revision also. So what I used to do is I would like study something for an hour or two, and then I would take out some 15-20 minutes to make quick notes or quick revision notes out of that. So that is something that has really built the habit of recalling, which is very important during the exam, for time management also. And in 2024, 2004, I had appeared for ISRO's exam also, in which my name was in the wait list, but I had cleared both exam and interview. So during that also, I was solving the question paper for both ISRO and UPSC was a major, major strategy, because that helps you understand which topics are being focused on and what is the pattern of the exam. So
Right.
yes, that is something that is it.
Okay. I will just divert because you mentioned ISRO as well. So, because now both these exams, ISRO or CPWD, both are conducted by the central government level, right? So, is
Yes.
there a similarity? I'm sure these are way different than what exams happen at your state level. So, what were the similarities that you found, or any differences according to you between these two?
Okay. So in ISRO's exam, what I found that it was more technical. They were more focused on the technical aspect of the building bylaws or even the concepts. They also had a few numericals. While on when I talk about the UPSC and the CPWD exam, they are more on a conceptual level. They require you to have a more in-depth understanding, and I think they are trying to examine your thought process as well, along with the technical knowledge.
Okay, so they're
So that was a
testing.
major difference. Yes.
Okay. So they're testing you as a officer as well through this examination for CPWD. Okay, that's nice.
Yes.
Um, Other than this, like, also, can you tell us about the mock tests or tests? What was your strategy for that?
Okay. So yeah, I had taken mock test with Exam Assure, and there were also some free sources available on the internet, and there was also one app. I'm not able to recall the name, but I had done like a pretty good number of mock tests, and right before my UPSC examination, I used to sit with OMR sheets in order to make a proper strategy and to manage the time in that way, so that because it's 120 questions in 120 minutes, so you have to the time is very important in UPSC.
Yes, yes. So I think, I mean, practicing it on OMR, I'm sure it makes a lot of difference in the real
Yes.
exam, because there the pressure, I believe, is completely different as to what when you practice as well. But I think this
Definitely.
really
Definitely.
helps in managing time and filling all those bubbles in that
Yes.
limited time. Coming to pressure, or like, at times we feel that yaar nahi hoga mujhse, I can't do it, or sometimes there is that pressure, or maybe peer pressure or societal pressure, or tension aa jata hai. Things like that also happen.
Hmm.
So how did you deal with these things?
Okay, so um, yes, definitely this happens a lot, especially when when you're looking at it like it's a very important exam, and it can actually change the course of your life, or it will be a
Absolutely.
very big step in your career. So
Absolutely.
when you look at it from that perspective, it does build a lot of pressure. But I was fortunate enough to be surrounded by friends and family who would, keep encouraging me. And apart from that, I think some having like I'm very strict with my morning schedules. So having some time for meditation and starting your day early, that is something that has helped for me. It
Okay.
might be something else for other people.
Okay, nice. Anything that you would like, to share with people who are, aspiring to get into government services, or, your one word of wisdom for them?
I think one should not take too much pressure, because it's in the end it's just an exam. If एक नहीं हुआ तो दूसरा कोई निकल जाएगा. You should just consistency compounds. That is my motto, and that is what I want to say.
Absolutely. I think consistency, from what you've shared also, consistency and discipline, I think this combination, nobody can beat that. I mean, it will take you
Yes.
leaps and bounds. So, yes, thank you so much, Aditi. And we
Thank you.
wish you all the best for your
Thank you.
future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you.